Today we study the most three important rule in differentiation in derivative. Okay, the first rule is power rule. Okay, if we have a function y equal u of x to the n power, then y prime, the derivative of y prime, it will be equal n times u of x, and then derivative of u function, derivative of u, and times u of x to n minus 1 times u prime of x. Okay, the second rule is product rule. So if you have y equal two function, product of two functions, ux and vx, and suppose u and v are continuous function in domain of u and v, then we have y prime will be, when you take y prime of product of two function, multiply each other, then you have y prime equal u prime, that means derivative of u times v, and plus with derivative of v of second function times u. Okay, the last rule, the third one, quotient rule. So if you have a function equal the divide of two functions us over ys, then the derivative of that quotient will be equal y prime equal v prime u minus u prime v over v squared. Okay, these three formula you must remember in calculus. Okay, so now we take some example. Okay, first, we try to take example on power rule. We suppose you have y equal like 2x squared minus x plus 3 to the 3. Okay, and now this is the derivative of that, so y prime will be equal, you take down that 3, so you got 3 times this function, just stay to 2x squared minus x plus 3, and 3 minus 1 becomes 2, and time with derivative of that function inside here. So time with derivative of 2x squared minus x plus 3, that's the derivative. So 3 will be 2x squared minus x plus 3 square, and derivative of this, derivative of x squared 2, 2x take 2 is 5, and derivative of x is 1, derivative of 3, 0. Okay, so we have this product. Final answer will be 3 2x squared minus x plus 3 times 4x minus 1. Okay, that we use power rule. Power, this one, we apply power rule. Okay, so let's go to another example. Suppose you have y equal x squared multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, so if you use product rule, then you see this one, the first one. The first term is x squared, the second term is x minus 1. So y prime will be equal u prime times v plus v prime u. Okay, u prime would be the derivative of the first one, the derivative of x squared times the second one, times the second function, and add with the derivative of the second one Tie the first one as square. Okay, and will be equal derivative of x squared equal 2x. Okay, multiply with x minus 1 plus derivative of x minus 1 equal 1 times with x squared. The final answer will be 2x times x minus 1 plus x squared. Okay, you can simplify by multiply this the first two terms, then 2x times x squared, 2x squared minus 2x plus x squared. X squared plus 2x squared equals 3x squared minus 2x. This is the final answer. Okay, that's how we use product rule. Go now, go to quotient rule. Okay, I suppose you have like we have like y equal 2x cubed divided by square root of x. Okay, square root of x minus 1. Okay, okay, so we take the derivative y prime will be equal v prime, the derivative of the first one. Okay, let's just write this the formula here for v prime u minus u prime v over v square. Okay, here square root of x minus 1 equal v and 2x cubed equal u. Okay, just replace u and v by these two functions. Then you have okay v prime is the derivative of this. So square root of x minus 1 derivative times u and 2x cubed and derivative of u prime derivative of 2x cubed. So minus derivative of 2x cubed times v times this function square root of x minus 1. Okay, and the whole thing divided by v square. V equals square root of x minus 1 square. Okay, now take the derivative and simplify. Okay, so have the derivative of square root of x minus 1. So x minus 1 square root can write like x minus 1 to 1/2. Okay, and take the derivative of this and time with 2x cubed minus 2x cubed. Take the derivative and 3 you bring down, 3 times 2 is 6, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. 6 x squared times with square root x minus 1. The whole thing divided by square root x minus 1 square with square root of something, and you square, then the square root will disappear. You have x minus 1. Okay. Okay, derivative of x minus 1. Get the derivative of x minus 1. 1/2 will be take 1/2 in the front times with x minus 1, and then 1/2 minus 1. Okay, 1/2 minus 1 is minus 1/2. Okay, so we have 1/2 x minus 1 minus 1/2. Okay, so this is the derivative of this. So here we have this, and y equal 1/2 x minus 1 to minus 1/2. Okay, tie 2x cubed minus 6x squared times square root of x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Okay, so let me erase and rewrite it on the top. So derivative y prime will be equal to 1/2 x minus 1 minus 1/2 times 2x cubed and minus 6x squared times square root of x minus 1. The whole thing divided by x minus 1. Okay, so y prime will be equal in 1/2 of x minus 1 to negative 1/2 2x cubed minus 6x squared square root of x minus 1/2 over x minus 1. We can simplify x minus 1 if we want, but the purpose we just did to find derivative, so you can stop here if you want. You will take like full credit, you stop here. Okay, let's see another example of quotient rule. Let's say you have y equal x minus 2x squared divided by x. Okay, so apply the quotient rule. Then you have y prime times y prime. This y prime will be equal v prime u, derivative of this x prime pi u is the numerator times x minus 2x squared and minus derivative of denominator and derivative x times with u I have it x minus 2x squared and divided by v squared. V equal x, so x squared equals x squared. Okay, so y will be equal derivative of x prime equal 1. So y multiplied by x minus 2x squared and minus derivative of x minus derivative of x minus 2x squared. So derivative of x minus x squared will be equal 1 minus 4x times x, and now the whole thing divided by x squared. Okay, here derivative of, okay, will be equal x prime, derivative right here, multiplied by this function, x minus 2x squared, and minus with derivative of this, x minus 2x squared, derivative of this, multiplied by this function and divided by v squared divided by x squared. Okay, so we have this one, and simplify it, you have x minus 2x squared minus, okay, x times 1 is minus x is minus 4 minus x minus 4x times x is 4 minus 4x squared with minus plus 4x squared divided by x squared. Okay, x minus x is cancel, minus 2x squared plus 4x squared equal to x squared. And you can cancel that as well. Cancel with as well equal to root x different than 0. Okay. Okay, I just go over very simple example, but you apply product rule, quotient rule, power rule of differentiation in any kind of function. Okay, so again, so summary, it u v function, continuous function of x. Then we have the first one, y equal u to the n, then y pi, derivative of y will be equal n pi u n minus 1 and pi u prime. Okay. Second rule, if we have y equal u pi v, again u and v are function of continuous function of x, then y prime will be equal y prime will be u prime, the derivative of the first one pi the second one plus the derivative of the second one pi the first one. Okay. Final formula, quotient formula, y equal u divide v, then the derivative of u over v will be equal, take the second derivative, the first derivative of the first one, v prime, the second one, v prime times u. Okay, then u minus u prime times v, and divide the whole thing by the second function square. Okay. So here the three formula you should remember. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And last, if you remember this, so mostly when you get the problem, calculator, the derivative in calculus, you can be able to take the derivative easily. Okay. So okay, so next time we go over the derivative of different kind of function. Okay, so I hope you all understand and have a good day. Thank you. Goodbye.